Alrighty, we should be live and up and running. Welcome to episode number 40, crazy enough, of our Princes of the Apocalypse actual play series. If you don't know who we are Midwest Magicians, an independent publishing company. And we are here to put on a good show for you. So, I think we will just jump straight into it. Between last session and this session, I asked everyone, hey, may the Force be with you as well there, Rain. I forgot it was Star Wars Day. Heck yeah. So,
get lightsabers.
Yes, you all get lightsabers for this session and can use the Force. Okay, so we kind of all agreed that they wanted to... Not much else was going to happen in the rest of their travel on their way to Wampford. So we're going to kind of montage our way through it. So right now, you guys are... you just finished up with the battle. And I think just one thing I want to highlight is that at the end of last session, Carjo, you stuck your... I laughed when I looked in your inventory today. Whatever you called the stone. But, yeah. So, you had taken that mysterious stone that sucked away some of Vera's holy connection to her god and stuck it on the back of a bandit just to have him turn into a shadow demon. And kind of a crazy little fight sequence broke out, but when it all ended, Revenant, you made the point that even with everything you've seen, that moment terrified you, and you convinced the PCP infused Carjo to give you the evil stone, and you put it in your lockbox. So just remembered that is where it is now sitting. So
it's called the Jafar Rock.
Yeah. I thought that was hilarious. I was like, that is actually quite fitting. A random goblin walks in your camp, and as you get ready for battle, exclaims, oh wait, put your weapons, I mean you no harm. What?
I was confused.
I might have missed
My
something.
best guess is it's Yoda.
Oh, hell yeah. I bet you that's exactly what it is. That is funny. That went right over my head.
It went over my head at first, too.
That's hard to do because you got a big head, but...
I know. At first, I thought I was having a stroke trying to read it.
You can go over a big head. You can't go around a big head.
True. That is the first line Yoda ever says on screen. That's actually super cool. I never knew that.
Well, somebody's a fucking nerd.
Oh, whatever. As we're literally playing D&D. I have mad respect for that, man.
We were nerds.
Okay. So, you guys are currently on the road heading to Wampford. Over top of you, you guys are still experiencing that thunderstorm that was present during your last combat that you went through. But you guys keep making your way down the road, your boots mushing into the muddy road beneath your feet. And you make your way kind of right to around here. And I think just the only thing I'll highlight is you guys actually recognize this area. This was where we started this whole thing way back when you guys sailed down the Desarn River and went to barge right in to meet your contacts with the Zentarum faction. You can see the Zentarum fort, basically, up on the hillside, kind of tucked a little ways away from the road, with just a muddy path leading up to it. Some guards stand overhead as they all watch you go by. But yeah, you guys then make your way across the bridge, crossing the Desarn River, and definitely one thing to call out is every time you guys get to this river is like a mile wide. It's huge. This river is massive. So it takes you guys some time to get across the bridge. And, I feel like some of you might have been even looking overhead to make sure you didn't get ambushed from the air again, since you did the last time you guys were on the river. But no issues. You guys then make your way into the town of Wampford. And I am going to change the map here.
Also, don't let Richard fool you. He has Star Wars artwork in his room. So.
I'd say he's one of the biggest Star Wars nerds. I know. Okay. Who wants to be my lucky token that determines where you are? Actually, I'll just slap y'all on the map in case you guys decide to spread apart. Let's see. Okay. So just, if you go to the north, to where the Desarn Road is there, I'll place all your tokens there.
The stick and lizard.
So.
Lizard.
Lizard.
Okay, so feel free to move yourselves as we go along here, but I do have a little blurb I get to read to you guys. So, as you guys come up to the town of Wamford, you can see that it is a tiny settlement on the banks of the Tesarn River south of the Ironford Bridge, which would be the bridge you guys just crossed. A dilapidated dock juts out into the river, and you see multiple keel boats are tied up there. A large mill sits on the riverbank with several big granaries nearby and a handful of small rundown cottages. So, very quickly, what you guys can figure out is that this is a tiny, just like rural town. In fact, it does not take you guys much to look around, and you can see like the storage units down to the south, the grain silos down to the southeast. You can see, again, that building that looks like a temple connected to the graveyard there, as well as what looks like an inn, and just a couple of other maybe shops and stuff. You guys, prior to coming to this town, you were told by the Feathergale Society that you guys were asking them about the missing delegation, and they said that they had a lead saying that there may be some information that could be uncovered in Wamford, and that the water-based organization does dealings through here, and that group, from what they've gathered, should be able to, in one way or another, provide you guys with some information on the delegation. The rain kind of drizzles down overhead, dampening you guys the longer you guys stand there. You can see that, all the buildings are still awake. This is about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So the sun's just over the peak of the sky. But obviously you got cloud coverage. So, how do you guys kind of want to approach this situation? You can see the docks way down to the southwest. You guys would know, because they did say that the barge you were on was being commanded by that organization, and you guys were just unaware of it as you guys rode along it. So one could infer that could be a location you guys could head to, potentially to locate some of them. Otherwise, you might be able to find some of them within these buildings here, or just people in general who might know a thing or two.
Because they've seen a thing or two?
Maybe.
They might be farmers.
Is the stick and lizard the inn for this town?
Yeah.
Okay. Is the Talking Moon just another shop?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It just, the Talking Moon kind of also sounds like an inn, and I was like, we got 2 inns over here? Goddamn.
Yeah.
For a small town, that's a lot.
Yeah, the Talking...
We go...
I should clarify. The Stick and Lizard is more of a tavern, and the Talking Moon would be more of an... trying to think. No, so the First Refuge, that would be kind of like a way place for weary travelers. And the Talking Moon would just be your average adventuring gear type shop. You could just tell by the wares that are all just hanging out in front of the store that you can get an idea of what would be in there.
Lily would like to go to the Stick and Lizard if she has a question to ask.
Lizard.
We go to the Stick and Lizard, or do we want to go to the docks? I think that would be the best spots for information for what we're looking for.
Or do we want to go grave robbing and see if we can find anything important there?
It's too early to go grave robbing. We could do that at night.
True.
We also
Arjo-
don't have a necromancer this time.
We do not have a necromancer. Dang.
Arjo's gonna lean over to Vera and see if she wants an escort to the temple. To see
Oh.
about.
I didn't even think about the temple. Who are those people like on the temple? Like Chanti?
The Temple of
Shanti.
Shantia and Volker.
Yeah, are those like gods?
Probably gods.
Could roll a history check.
I mean, we can always split up.
Let's split up, gang.
Nothing bad ever
Makes
happens
it
when we split
easier to
up.
kill you all.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but we're in a town.
You
get a
ain't
nat
big
20.
enough, and there ain't enough of you.
I
nice.
got a 12.
Oh.
Let me
Um,
try. Let me try.
I was gonna say, with the 12, like, those names wouldn't ring any bells in terms of, like, deities.
Okay.
So you're able to at least infer that that just might be the names of the people who, like, built the temple.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What's a 2 get me, big dog?
You see a butterfly get struck by lightning off in the distance.
yeah.
That'd be
Fuck
something
yeah.
to see.
Well, I'd be
Can I
down
do-
to go with Lily,
Can-
the Sick and Lizard, if we want to split up.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I got a very important question to ask at the Stick and Lizard.
So then I'm
I feel like I
assuming
should.
Richard would go, right? So then you three?
Yeah, I'd go with her.
Cool.
I guess, Rev, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking he'd go to the Stick and Lizard.
Okay, I'll swap over to Vera's team then. That way we're just 3 and 3, so we're not
Sweet.
too heavy on either side.
Sweet.
Probably wouldn't be bad for me to go to a temple and give him some money after the last incident.
Yeah,
Still
stand
Rev
by it.
really wants to.
I still stand
Rev
by
really
it.
wants to sleep, but he would go to the Stick and Lizard first.
We sleep when we're dead.
Yeah.
Don't give him any fucking options.
If you guys want a good nap, I can give you a good nap.
I don't want
Fuck, he needs our
permanent
help.
nap.
He can do it
You've
all by
already had
himself.
one of your good naps.
Speaking of that, you guys are outside, so I need you all to roll me a d20. I'm just kidding.
I was about to
I was gonna
say,
say that's why
fuck.
I wanted to go inside.
Fine. I got a nat 20. The whole party's safe. It's fine.
Okay, we're good, we're good. You see her hold her shield up and deflect a lightning bolt away from you guys.
That'd be impressive.
That'd be
It
cool
would be
as shit.
impressive.
While you guys stand a bicker or talk, Lily's gonna run to the Stick and Lizard because she has a very important question for this place.
I'm gonna go to the temple.
Let me guess. It has to do with rainbows and popcorn.
No, actually, not that.
Ooh.
No.
That's surprising.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have any other ideas.
He's
I
at
feel
a
it's gonna
loss.
involve Lizard.
That's
It's gonna
hilarious.
involve Lizard.
Okay. Reserved Revenant, can you guys go ahead and drag yourselves to where you would like to be, just so I can keep an eye on.
I gotta refresh. I don't see myself.
You're super
All the
tiny.
way at the
Yeah.
Like
top,
super
and
tiny.
you do it.
Right above the graveyard.
Yeah, just like zoom in really far.
If you had an ant on your screen, you'd be hidden behind it.
Oh,
Damn.
If you had an
Oh.
ant on your screen.
nice. Lizard. Lizard.
Lizard. Okay.
We're gonna get demonetized for saying lizard so many times.
Nah, it's not. It's not music. We're
The
fine.
lizard films that lead the world are gonna.
As long as we don't turn it into a musical, we'll be good. Okay.
Lizard the musical.
So
What
I
do you mean this
think
isn't a musical lizard show?
we will start out by going to the Stick and Lizard.
Yes.
Walking into the Stick and Lizard, you guys can see that this is kind of just your average Joe run-of-the-mill tavern. It's got like a dimly lit fireplace off to the side. It's kind of the bar is right in front of you. You can see that this tavern is not nearly as populated as the one at Red Lark. However, it is way messier. There is a strong smell of basically just, like when you're like walking through a cornfield or like just walking through the woods, and that strong smell of just plants. You can smell that and like manure kind of all throughout here, and the floorboards are just really messy and worn, and
Sticky.
Oh yeah, this place absolutely has the scent of a farm all throughout it.
Awesome. Okay, perfect.
Sounds like a great place to order food.
Is there like a counter or something like that?
Yeah, there is.
Okay. Lily wants to go up to the counter.
Okay.
And just try to get the attention. Do they look grumpy?
They don't look too happy, and like looking all throughout this tavern, you can see that nobody in there looks very happy. And it's very easy to pick up on the fact that the rain has really thrown a wrench in their day-to-day lifestyle here. So it's like people are just kind of hanging out in the tavern because they got nothing better to do.
Lily's gonna pull out 2 copper coins and lay it on the bar counter, and she's like, "I have a question. If you don't mind me asking."
As you say that, well, I should say you approach the counter and you're pretty short, so I imagine you kind of probably crawl up on a stool or something to figure out
Yes.
who's in charge here. And at first you don't see anyone, and then as you lean over the counter, you can see this like a halfling, but they're a short halfling. Like walk over, grab a stool, set it down, walk over, grab a trunk, slide that over to kind of make himself like a little stairs to crawl up to you. And then he just like, his head just pokes over the rim of the counter. He's like, "Wait, what can I help you with, dear?"
Are we at a wizarding bank or what?
Lily's happy because she's finally found someone at her height. She's like, "Oh my god, this is amazing." I see that your name of your good place here is the Stick and Lizard.
Yeah,
Do
I
you-
love me some
you
sticks
have-
and lizards. What's up?
Do you have a stick and a lizard?
I mean,
She slides the coppers over.
1 second. And you see him like just walk around and like he
Unsense
opens
the
up a
stats.
oh my gosh. He opens up like a cabinet door and you just see multiple jars with just one stick and a lizard, different types of lizards in each jar, and he's just like looking at each one. He's like, grabs one that looks like it's almost dying and like walks over to you. Says, "What you looking for?"
Yes.
Perfect. That'll be 1 gold.
Lily happily hands over her gold.
Oh shit, I didn't think that would work, but thank you. He like sticks it in his money pouch.
Lily's very excited to have a pet finally. She has been on a quest for a pet forever. And she's like, "What does he eat?"
Well, he hasn't been fed in a while, so probably bugs. Crunchy bugs, I think that one likes the most. Kind of a picky eater.
Do you have any crunchy bugs on staff that I could buy? Or have?
You hear
as
him
I
like
paid a gold for it?
slap his hand on the counter underneath, and he just pulls out this like spider, and he's like, "How about this one?" As its legs are like flinging in between his hand, like his tiny little fingers.
Lily grabs it. like with baby strength, like just yes.
The spider's just like
Really
freaking out.
Real quick,
He's sitting there with his mouth open, like, what the fuck am I watching?
real quick. Does the stick go through the lizard like you would
No.
rotate it on a spit?
No, this lizard is like hanging onto the stick like you would expect it to climb it, but it doesn't look like it's moved in a very long time.
Okay. Lily like flicks the spider to try and like stun it, but not kill it.
Yeah, you flick the spider, and simple enough, you kind of smack it right in between all of its eyes, and its legs just kind of like jut out quick and then just go limp.
Okay, and then Lily's gonna open the jar and put it in, or dangle it for the lizard, and then drop it, and then close the jar.
You dangle it in front of
doesn't
the
want the lizard to go
lizard,
out.
and its tongue is already sticking out partially and like curled, and its eyes are just pointing in different directions. And like, you sit there for a while, and you genuinely think this thing might just be dead. And then all of a sudden, it just like, you hear some crunchy sound as its skin, because it's just not hydrated at all, just like reaches over and like snaps off a piece of the leg of the lizard or the spider, and it just like ever so slowly puts it in its mouth, and you just hear this very muffled just Can I get you anything else? As he looks to the rest of you.
Glass of water. She whispers to Richard.
Rita's gonna look at her. No, don't do it. No, not here.
It's not for me, it's for my lizard.
Oh, okay, never mind. That's fine.
I assume you ask him for it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah, 1 second. And he, like, gets down from his little stairway that he built and goes around into the back. You hear this running sound as if it sounds like he's, like, pissing into a jar. And then when he comes back out, like, it seems like perfectly clear, purified water to you.
Please do
Oh,
an
that's the same
investigation
for me.
perception check.
Yeah, that might be a good idea. Give it the good old sniff test.
Good old sniff test. Since this is like an element, give me a nature check.
Oh boy.
Can I do a nature check too?
Sure.
Because I want to make sure my lizard gets the best of the best.
That's a 10.
Oh, that's a 4.
I mean, looking at it, it doesn't smell like piss. It looks like water, and like based off look and smell, you can't really. As far as you know, it's water.
Give it a taste test.
Reader's gonna look at Lily. Don't drink this and hand it over to her.
Lily like puts her fingers in it and then opens the jar and like drips some drops of water in for the lizard and then closes the jar.
The lizard dies. No, I'm just
Wash
kidding.
your hands when you're done with that. I can't believe you stuck your fingers in there.
My lizard needs water and I can't just pour water in it. I'll drown my lizard.
Could just pour it a little bit, not the whole glass.
You might rehydrate it.
It's too wet.
The lizard, like, again, it takes a while for it to even recognize there's water in the jar. And then it just, like, you see it kind of, like, crack its hands off the stick. And it just to the bottom of the jar and lands in the puddle. And you can just see its skin slowly becoming more moisturized.
Yes, my lizard's alive again.
Really
It's
got respect for
alive!
lizards.
Okay. Do you
Yes.
expect that to be my question, guys? Come on.
I would like to know, we still have a pet hand. So
Yeah.
we have a hand and a lizard.
But Lily
That's
has
correct.
a pet now, because that was Reader's pet, and he wouldn't let Lily have it, so Lily has her own now.
We're gonna have a
She
pet
wanted a
fight.
chicken, instead she got a lizard.
Hand versus lizard. See who wins.
No, Lily's not letting her lizard fight.
Wow.
Can we gamble on this?
No,
My
Lily's
little
not gambling her
gambler.
lizard.
Yeah, literally. Alright, is there anything else I can get you guys? Some food, a place to stay, or, you know, well, I guess we don't offer a place to stay, but I can point you in the right direction.
I forgot what we came here looking for.
The lizard.
And the missing delegation is really what we came in here for, but I came in here for the lizard. That's all I came in here for.
Yes. You know, have you seen any short guys like her, but they're dwarfs instead? You know, maybe important, like a delegation.
And Lily just whispers, short people are cooler than tall people.
He kind of chuckles at that, and he looks to you, and he's like, short, dwarves, important. I mean, I can't really say I've seen any, noble people come through here in a long time. Usually they enter the door and they smell the aroma, and they turn right around.
I think it
Readers
smells
in
good.
it.
So working.
No, I'm definitely saving that
I wonder-
picture of Megan and making it a sticker.
Oh, we're back.
Are we back?
Back at it like a crack addict. Let's
That
Yep.
was unfortunate. I apologize, folks. My computer said no and became a potato for a second.
go. Potato.
That is rough.
Like a rat on a Cheeto.
We will try to figure out what's going on there. I think my power supply might be going bad. So
Oh no.
we shall see. Well, anyhow, where were we?
Yes. The pit of despair.
What does that
Give her
freaking little
heroics for
star
that.
say in Mario? The sweet
Oh.
release of death.
Y'all, so the star pops up in the second one at the very end, like the after
Don't
credit. and
spoil
it's
it.
Hilarious.
Hey,
Wow.
I didn't say what happens. I just said it pops up again in the second one after the after credits.
yeah, but I haven't
didn't see what
seen it,
happened.
bitch.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
bitch.
Damn!
Sorry for they're there.
We'll be right back, folks, while we settle this debate. Just kidding. Okay. Yes. Yeah, you're not wrong. A visit to Newegg is indeed needed. Okay. Was there anything? Oh, you had literally just asked about the missing delegation, didn't you?
Yeah.
Alec?
And you had said that
Yeah.
yeah.
I had asked about the delegation.
Oh, right. And then I had said like nobles have come through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then I
So
think Rev was asking
Rev
a
had a
question
question.
after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I asked for
Yeah, you-
unsavory types.
unsavory types. Ew. Well, I mean, we get all sorts of not great folk in here, kind of like that guy. And he just points over at someone, like holding someone else at knife point. But, you can see he looks hesitant to speak. But, like, he does know something.
Revenant leans onto the table and looks at the guy, and he's like, "You're in good company, my good man. Go on, speak freely." And then the Revenant is going to slide a gold coin on the table to him.
Whoa. Okay. He looks to you and he's like, "Look, you gotta promise me that this doesn't get back to me. I don't want to lose my life over disclosing information."
And Lily helps sweeten the pot and pulls out a handful of rainbow popcorn and just sets it next to the gold coin. Don't worry. We're trustworthy.
He just looks at it, he's like, you can clearly see on his face, he's like, I don't understand how that helps the situation right now. But he...
That's food that this town has had. So.
Right.
And Lily is dead serious, by the way.
Oh,
about this. Like, she
absolutely.
is so serious about this addition to the help.
I just kind of picture, like, Rev sitting there, and he's like, you know, he knows what he's doing, and then this, like, little childish person comes and is like, yeah, let me just sweeten this deal real quick. He looks to you, Rev, and he goes, there are some folks down by the docks, I don't know their names very well, but there is a water genasi down there. He's the captain of a ship, and I know that this ship has had some shady business going on with it. I couldn't really tell you what. I try to keep my nose out of it, but of course we're a small town. We hear things. But last I heard, they were down by the docks, currently loading up their ship. They were hoping to get out before the storm. One of them came in and was trying to get some food for the road, and that's just all they mentioned.
Okay. Revenant says, "I appreciate your information, good sir. Perhaps in the future, you could let me know if anything interesting comes up." And then he slides him 2 more gold coins.
Whoa. His eyes get, like, super wide, and he's like, I'm not really sure how I'll get in touch with you. I'm not exactly a magic user, but I will. If you're in town, I'll let you know.
Very good.
Are we leaving?
That is up to you guys.
I want to say something before we leave, essentially, to him. But I don't want to take away from the seriousness.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't mention anything else.
Okay, Lily's like, gotta look at him and be like, for real, you gotta try that popcorn.
Well, it's the only
Change
thing not
life.
covered in shit in here, so I think it's worth a try. Like, as you guys are walking out, you see him throw some in his mouth, and he's, like, pleasantly surprised. He's like, ooh, maybe I should have washed my hands first. And he, like, goes over to the sink and starts scrubbing it in the nearby water tub.
Reezer's gonna look for the closest water source upon leaving.
You walk out, and you can just see a trough used for drinking from the local horses and animals and stuff. That appears to be your cleanest source of water other than the puddles that are forming in the mud on the ground.
Reezer's gonna go over to the puddle in the mud and clean his hands. He feels like that's cleaner than where he just was.
Is there not horse shit on the streets too, though?
Oh, there is, here and there.
He went off to the grass. The grass side.
Oh, okay.
You the good
Lily's
old...
like washing her hands in the air, but then she, one at a time, because she's holding her lizard.
Of course,
Because she's not ready to put it away yet. Can she go look for some like leaves and pretty rocks to put in her lizard jar, please?
Yes, you can spend your time doing that as we flash the scene back over to the temple. You all enter into the temple, and upon entering into it, you can see that just like the other one, it's midday. There's not really anyone here for any sort of church service or anything like that. But you can see an acolyte that's off to the side, just kind of like sweeping and keeping things tidy. And you can see a man up front who's just like kneeling and praying. He doesn't look like he's dressed like a priest or anything like that. He just looks like one of the townsfolk who's like up there praying.
I want to look for. You said it's like the other one where like the windows have like the different gods in it. Did I understand that right?
Yeah, it's not nearly as nice. Like, you can tell that some glass work was attempted here, but it's very crude. You could tell it was done by someone who was not skilled, but probably charged more than they should have. And the glass windows are like the nicest parts of this whole building. Otherwise, the rest of it's kind of dilapidated. And it's kind of like a structure that was built long ago, probably was in great shape then, but has since just been maintained to the best of their ability.
I'm gonna look for Loki while Vera and Carjo do whatever they need to do.
Yeah.
So you said there is an acolyte?
Yeah, there's like an actual like attendant of the temple here. They're just kind of like cleaning off to the side with a broom.
Okay. Is there a window for my god horror?
Glancing around the room, I would say just in the time you're looking as well, Pyrite, neither of you actually see your gods up on the windows. It kind of seems, and at the same time too, it's also like, it's kind of hard to tell what gods you're looking at just because they're so horribly pieced together. But if you guys were to like take a close enough look at them, you might be able to depict like what the scene is, and from that figure like, oh, that must be this god, or it must be this god.
Okay.
Sure.
How about I was gonna say I could shortcut it, walk up to the acolyte there and be like, hey, who are these?
Yeah. Well, that's
Who
not
are
a
all
bad
these
idea.
guys?
Do that.
Sure.
All right, you guys. You're
Make Chad get the book out.
I'd say you guys are putting me to the test here. All right.
The reading test.
Yeah, whatever. Get out of here. You take 1d4 permanent psychic damage.
Spot
Correct.
says run. Wait, why does Spot say run? Spot's the dog.
Okay. Okay.
That's like me reading to the kids every time.
Why the hell would Spot do that? That just makes no sense. Plot hole. Okay, so looking at the 4 windows, the acolyte says to you guys, one of them, I'm probably going to butcher this pronunciation, but is a Monitor, who is the god of the sun. Feel free to, if there's like more information you want to pull from that, just let me know and roll a religion check, and I can disclose more information. Otherwise, you guys would see. Oh, I lied. Shantae is an actual goddess.
Okay.
You know that she is the god of agriculture. That much you would know. Who's the other one they said? Volker?
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow, they don't have that one in here. So that one is a mystery. But Volker would be one of them, and I could look up some information on that quick. But otherwise... The last one you guys see is Shar.
Great. She's a really nice lady.
Been hearing that name a lot lately.
I feel like she holds no like spite or resentment towards people at all, ever.
Yeah, she's one of the most like kind and caring gods out there. Really.
I know, she's just so giving. It's
I know.
crazy.
So
Hearing you guys say this, Carjo's gonna like start scribbling down like Char.
Oh,
being,
no,
like,
no, no.
Super nice goddess.
I'm not saying that in character. I'm totally saying it's out of character. Sorry.
Oh.
I would not tempt fate like that. Pyrite is not that dumb. Those are internal thoughts that just stay internal thoughts and moves on.
Is there anything more I can help you with there? This is like maybe like a 16-year-old boy human.
Yeah. Do you guys have like a donation box or anything?
Oh, yeah, of course. We will gladly take that. We don't get many these days. And he goes up to the front and pulls out the donation bin, which you can see is very empty. And he kind of looks to you guys. He's like, with everything that's been going on in the valley, most folks can't spare their coin. Crops are getting destroyed left and right, and not only can we struggle to feed ourselves, but getting the finances we once could from our harvests just hasn't been the case over the past year.
What is the
Is
god
it-
of agriculture like absent or something?
I would certainly hope not. I think, I've been able to at least feel their presence still, so I would lead me to believe that no, but I fear that there's just greater forces at work on the material plane that perhaps the gods don't feel like is worth their time.
Pyrite's gonna drop 10 gold in, and just kind of just give him a little smile and keep looking at the windows.
Yeah, I'm also gonna give 10.
He is like, oh my gosh, like, are you sure? Like, you guys probably have families you need to feed, and you guys got, I mean, the gods certainly appreciate it as much as we do as the church, but...
Just out of spite, she's gonna drop 5 more gold in, and just be like, I'm communicating with my god right now, it's fine.
Okay,
Well, Carjo's not gonna get big dogged, and he reaches into his pouch and he starts looking in the pot, and then he looks back in his pouch and pulls out 100, being like, "Yeah, they're not gonna top that."
Whoa. So
Jesus.
the man, like,
They
he
got some
audibly
shitty, they got
shits
some shitty
himself.
glass to
The
fix.
man audibly shits himself.
His jaw just hits the floor, and he's just like, "Oh my, you guys must be. Where are you all from? You must be from one of the big cities, perhaps, where the economy's more abundant, maybe. What news do you have of the lands that surround us?"
Everywhere is shit.
I look at. I was gonna say I look at the two of them, and I'm like, I'm not gonna give him the bad news.
Honestly, stuff is rough everywhere, and we're just kind of moving through it.
Yeah.
But we're hopefully fixing things along the way. So, I mean, if you need any help around here, you know, monsters to kill or something, we probably could clear it out for you.
Yeah, absolutely. Whatever you need.
Oh, you see him kind of sit and ponder, and he goes, "Well, I know we've been having some troubles with the beast in the surrounding lands. I think I'm being gracious calling it a beast. I'm sure it's more of a monster of some sorts. They seem to be increasing in the numbers these days, but yeah, I mean, you know, do what you guys need to." Do you actually say
I
that?
want to kill it.
Do you actually say that, Tim?
No.
Okay.
I wish.
You guys briefly hear Carjo's thoughts. And he's like, but, you know, if you guys ever want more information on that, I'm sure I could get you guys some information on that. I know the town would be in your debt if this was taken care
We want
of.
more information.
Yeah, we would really like to
We
hear more.
get it and we'll come back.
Well, yes, I will have to go kind of speak to the people who have mentioned it again. It's just people have maybe come to confession or things like that who told me about these things. So let me gather some details on that and circle back here maybe like an hour or so or whatever. And yeah.
Before you leave, I actually have a quick question for you.
Oh, yep.
Have you heard about or have you seen any like a dwarven like congregation like come through here, or have you heard anyone talk about any?
I mean, none's come through here, but I mean, word spreads fast in the valley, and us being along one of the main roads, I mean, I have heard of a delegation that has gone missing. There were I believe there was folks from Belliard who were traveling through here and said that they had seen this delegation come through. It was kind of a big deal in the town at the time. But that's all I've really heard.
Okay. Yeah, we're kind of out on the look for them just because they are missing.
Oh, you guys are looking into this.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, gosh. Yeah, I think Belliard would certainly be a good place to go. It's north of here. It's a little ways away, but and perhaps once the weather clears up, that could be a direction you head.
Okay, thank you so much.
Of course.
And then she's gonna drop in another 6 gold pieces.
This man is just
Are you
in
fucking
awe
kidding
of
me?
you guys. In awe of you guys.
Man thinks we're fucking nobles at this.
As you guys, are you guys leaving at this point, or do you have more that you wanted to do?
Real quick, I'm gonna nudge Vera and be like, "What about the rock?"
I look at him and go, mm-mm.
Yeah, and Vera's just gonna be like, yeah, I agree with Pirate. Let's just,
I don't think we're gonna get the help here that we're looking for.
yeah.
You said,
Okay.
Chad, you said people from Belliard said that they saw the delegation. Is that what he said correctly?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
And then he just mentioned that the town is, it's a little ways away, but it's north of here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just saying, you guys probably ruined the economy in this town.
We gave it to the church. What possibly could go wrong?
Come back and there's just like an evil fucking whatever they're called church leader.
It
Just
does, it's
built
straight
a
up.
throne out of gold.
You guys come
First
back and
off-
it turns into a mega church. They got
Yeah.
zip lines, camels.
We got old Jostein fucking hosting
Yes.
every
Okay.
Sunday session.
Yep.
And if it becomes a problem, we just invented another job for us. We're just continually making jobs for ourselves.
They
It's
got the
fine.
best bard in town, like flying through the air on Bixby's hand, and
That's not what I meant. I was saying
Skeleton.
destroying the economy with the massive influx of money.
nah.
Probably
Well,
gave this
I'm
guy
sure
more
the
money than the
church-
whole town has.
Would give it out as needed.
Yeah.
Come on, churches always do
That's-
the right thing and never do anything
That's a
illegal.
gracious take on that, sweetheart, and I love you for it.
That's what I'm saying. Churches do the right thing all the time and never do anything illegal.
It's true.
Ever.
It's true.
It's so true.
That gracious take.
There's no corruption whatsoever. All,
Not
all
with church.
saints.
So,
All good across the board.
when he kind of mentions like how far away Belliard is, give me 1 second. Whoa. You guys would know that it would almost take like roughly 3 days of travel to get there. It's pretty far away.
3 days.
Yep.
Karja's gonna look around and see if there's any horses.
We technically still have a donkey with the cart.
That is true. I keep forgetting you guys have that.
So do we.
Every time you guys mention it, it just
leave that
appears
behind.
in the scene.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Is this-
Hey, we have another
it-
pet, Lily.
It fast travels to our location without us.
every time you mention it, yes. Yeah. So, yeah. Is there anything else you guys are wanting to do?
I mean, we can gather together and go to the docks. I feel like we're gonna end up talking to these people.
Sure. How does my my pretties look?
Give me a. You're just looking for basic stuff. So let's go with a perception check, please.
Perception.
See
Got
how
it.
good you do.
I rolled a 17.
17. You roll me a d6, please.
That's how many you drop picking one up.
D6. Rolled.
Oh,
And it's
shit.
a 6.
6. Okay.
Thanks.
Go ahead and add your wisdom modifier to that, and that is how many items you found of your choice.
8 items.
Look at that.
Damn.
Yay.
Would you just look at it?
Would you just look at the thing? Okay. Stepping out of the temple at this point, you guys can see. Well, I guess Lily, do you want to put yourself wherever you would have been searching?
Let's go with, like, over in the grass over here. Actually, no. She probably would have been looking all the way over here because she's looking for sticks and cool things and flowers, and there's bushes and trees over here.
Sure.
So.
Okay, so Lily, you are off there. Richard, would you have accompanied her, or are you still staying out of
Wiping
the
your hands
rain
on
and
the
keeping
grass?
her within eyesight?
Would have stayed, where I could see her, but not necessarily with her.
Sure. Revenant, where would you be in this moment?
You're muted, buddy.
Wow.
Thanks, I forgot. He would want to go to the inn and get his room for the night
Oh, sure.
because he needs to rest, and he also has other things that he wants to do out of the sight of prying eyes.
Okay. All right.
I was just gonna attach his pry bars to his eyeballs.
Heck yeah. Okay, so you would have two options, Revenant. You could either go to the Talking Moon and to the First Refuge.
Those are both inns.
Yeah. You would know the First Refuge is kind of like a waypoint. So, like, I'm trying to think of what they're called, but like in Europe, they have
A hostel?
a hostel. Yeah, more of like a hostel. And the Talking Moon would be more of like where you would get like your own private rooms.
Does it get
Yeah.
hostile in the hostel?
It can.
If you want it to be.
Cool.
Yeah, he goes to the Talking Moon.
Sweet. Did you have anything you were looking to do in there? Anything to learn, or are you just purchasing your room for the day?
Purchasing a room for the day, and then he's going to go into his room and open his puzzle box.
Whoa, okay.
Oh,
So,
boy.
you have an option when it comes to what room you'd like to purchase. How I like to do this is, essentially there's a thing called lifestyle expenses, and there's a bunch of different prices, but they don't really have any consequences one way or the other. So kind of a little homebrew rule that I do is depending on what like quality of stay you choose determines the how likely you are to experience crime while you're staying there. So like a modest place of stay would be like 1 gold piece per day. If you went with poor or squalid, then it'd be like 2 or 1 silver piece. You could even go with wealthy, which is 4 gold pieces per day, or aristocratic, which is 10 gold pieces per day.
And we pay extra for extra crime. I'd pay for that.
You'd pay for crime to happen.
Yes.
I'm sure if you found some random dude on the street who looked like he was struggling and paid him to go rob somebody, he'd probably do it.
No, I mean to like try to rob me.
Oh,
Wants to fight somebody.
what the hell? Yeah, that would take some convincing. So, what kind of stay would you like, my friend? Just to kind of give you some perspective, a modest stay, you have to roll 7 or higher on a d20 to avoid crime. Comfortable would be a 5, and wealthy would be a 2. Or aristocratic is no crime.
Okay. I'm trying to think of. Are we talking like crime, like in the room in the inn, like somebody breaks in and tries to steal your stuff, that kind of thing?
Yeah, it could be something like that. So I can give you some examples. Your coin purse is stolen while you sleep, and you lose a D100 percentage of your funds. You wake up to find graffiti scrawled all over your belongings, defacing your property. Someone picks the lock on your door, rummages through your things, and leaves behind a mocking note. So it could be all sorts of things. It's not. You're not. It doesn't necessarily mean like you're just gonna lose your shit. That's only if you roll a 1.
Yeah.
So.
Got it.
More of an inconvenience.
Yeah, Revenant is he's gonna go in and he's gonna put 10 gold on the table, and he says, "I don't want to be disturbed."
The guy looks at you. He's like, "Right this way, sir." And he like takes you back to like a room that takes up like a third of the entire building, and he opens it up. It's got its own fireplace, its own like fully drawn bath. It's got its own bed, like a nice bear rug on the ground. He's like, and you can tell like nobody ever uses this room. Nobody can ever afford it, and so it is just in pristine condition.
Nice.
The water's cold though.
Very solid lock on the door as well. So,
Excellent.
you get yourself comfortable, and it sounds like you pull out your puzzle box.
Yep, I'm gonna pull out the puzzle box, and first things first, he's gonna reach in and grab the rock.
Okay. So it's currently wrapped up. Are you going to keep it wrapped up as you grab it?
Nope, he's gonna touch it and investigate it. He wants to know more about this rock.
Okay.
But I got yelled at. Okay.
As you pull out the rock and you touch it, I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Ciao.
Now Rev
It's almost a 17.
into a creature.
Okay, the DC is 15.
Unfortunate.
Okay. Committing to that roll, you grab the stone. And at first, you don't notice anything. But the longer you hold onto it, the more you can feel like your soul within you getting sucked out of you. And it's like your vision starts to zoom in onto this stone as the blackness around the peripherals of your eyes turns into more of a darkened tunnel. And next thing you know, you are free falling in this black, foggy abyss. And you are falling, and you are falling, and you crash into this large source of black Icarus like liquid. As you splash through it and clamber your way up to the surface, you just kind of feel around you, and it's as if there's a floor just under the edge of the surface right next to you, and you kind of clamber up onto it, and now it's like no matter which direction you walk in, you're in like this ankle-deep black viscous fluid, and this black shroud is just all around you.
Nice. Revenant is going to get up and look around, see that there's nothing to see. Can I check and see if, like, is this real, or is he dreaming, or is it is he able to tell what it is?
Yeah, I would say, depending on what kind of information you're wanting from it, you could give me, I would say, like, just a basic intelligence check, or you can do like an Arcana check.
Yeah, I think he'll do an Arcana check.
Cool.
Oh.
You are
Not a clue.
too overcome by the environment that you are in to really be able to get a feeling for it. But as you try to discern what is going on around you, it starts to feel like your soul is getting pulled in like 100 different directions, as if these ethereal hands all have a grip on it and are all like just tugging against each other. And this like burning sensation starts to fill your chest as you're experiencing this.
Rev thinks of himself and he mutters, he's like, damn it, not again.
It feels familiar. And as this happens, we're going to fade back to everyone outside of this. You guys just walked out of the temple. Richard, you're standing kind of at the entryway, and Lily, you're over there kind of finding your things. And you guys hear a scream, like a blood-curdling scream, come from the Talking Moon.
Well, we better book it. Fucking can't ever take a chill day. Can't have a me day.
Okay, give me 1 second here.
Lily's gonna very safely shove her lizard and all the pretties that she found with it in the backpack.
Richard puts on his wheels and takes off.
Okay, give me 1 second here.
Now Rev's gonna be put in the corner. Carjo and Rev are gonna be banned from touching the rock.
Can't trust either of them.
I didn't touch that rock. Not once did I touch it.
Yes, you did. You touched it
I
around the
didn't.
field.
I did not.
It did still have the
Didn't that
cloth
put
on it.
you? Didn't it put you
Yeah.
in
I
like a
had-
weird gray world?
When you sucked
You're-
made the rock.
I
made the
assume
rock.
you guys are
Back
going
to
inside.
Red Lark.
Yeah.
Back to
Okay.
Burning Red Lark.
Let me do some
went on the
set
hill.
dressing here quick.
You're on the hill by yourself, and you like went and the whole world turned gray, and you heard laughing.
Don't remember this.
Yeah, that was the whole thing.
Yeah, that was when you were up on the hillside. You like separated yourself from everyone else and went and like tried it out. Because you were thinking you were like in the Shadowfell or something.
Don't remember.
Jason just
So I
like
can't trust-
lies. I don't believe you. Lies.
Lies. Lies.
Yeah, I'll toss just a couple more things out here just for shits.
Lily's very upset about this scream because she was so excited to show everybody her new lizard.
That's why everyone's screaming.
Yeah, literally.
No.
Just
Birds
super
are-
excited to see this.
out!
Okay.
No.
You-
She'll
Wait,
release
from Godzilla. Name
Godzilla.
the lizard Godzilla.
Yeah,
That's fucking
and now
funny.
that is it.
And then we get taken. The stream gets taken down for copyright.
It's just... Okay.
His name is Zilla.
You guys enter
We're not
into the
naming God.
tavern one by one. Or the inn, I should say. And...
That guy.
Let me get you guys out there. Okay. Feel free to kind of arrange you guys however you want down here.
Is it Revenant in the room?
You guys don't know where he is.
So he shouldn't be standing next to us?
Oh, I didn't realize that there a minute. I got you.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I see a dead guy.
I see a body. Oh boy. Hey, I know how to deal with these. God damn it.
Um,
Gonna be running to the body, but now I don't know if I want to do that.
and so you guys would have burst through the door, and you would have seen the body of the innkeeper laying there. The 10 gold coin that Revenant gave him scattered amongst the floor nearby him. And you guys just see this ever so familiar shadow demon standing over the body. But as you look at this demon, just like with the bandit, the portion of his head, you guys see two things. The hand appears to have the stone infused into it, and looking at the hand, you can very much so tell this is Revenant's hand. You can see his pistol holstered to his hip still.
God damn it.
His head is still somewhat visible with the wide brim hat that he wears. But the rest of his body's kind of like shifting into the shadowiness. And like these hellish eyes that are different from what Revenants were, are staring over all of you. Revenant, we're going to go back to you. Unless you have something in mind that you want to try, right now you're feeling your soul being torn in 100 different directions. Is there anything you can think of before I move on to what I have in mind?
Yeah, he's gonna be trying to reach out to Moloch.
Okay. Give me a religion check, please.
Okay. 1 second.
What's the name of the hotel again?
The talking man.
Thanks.
19.
19. You call out to Moloch, and as you do, you start to feel that infernal fire build within your body. as that fire begins to grow and rage, it feels like it's searing off whatever ethereal hands are gripping your soul in this moment. And for the first time in what feels like forever, you feel like you can freely move again, and that although your soul still feels battered and bruised, it doesn't feel like it's being pulled on anymore. And the black ichor in front of you starts to bubble, and it starts to boil, and it starts to steam, and the stench of this necrotic fluid starts to fill your nostrils. And then the ichor begins to glow this molten red color, and from it rises this beastly looking demonic creature with these massive horns on his head, coming up, and these dark red skin, as if his skin is like the color of blood, as he rises up, just hellfire in his eyes and mouth. And looking at him, you can't tell if this is actually him or just a projection of him, off your initial glance. But he looks to you, and he looks around the environment that he's in, and he looks back to you, and he goes, "Revenant, what have you done?"
My lord. And he drops to his knees. And I imagine they're speaking in Infernal.
Yes.
And he says, one of the people of my party found this stone. The stone that your pop, as it were, was able to escape from hell. I went to investigate the stone to understand how our worlds could be linked by something so mundane. In doing so, I ended up here.
He looks at you for a long moment as I quickly try to pull something up.
Bless you.
Close.
Okay. It's taking me a moment to find it. So, he looks at you. Here we go. And as you look down at your hand, as you feel this burn upon the mentioning of the stone, you see that you're still holding the stone. And he takes a step towards you. The ground splashing the ichor everywhere, kind of like 2 foot tall, like a foot tall wave, like actually comes near you just from the sheer force, the ripple of each of his steps. You're getting splashed by this ichor, as it like clings to you and slowly drips off you, almost like syrup. And he looks to you and he goes, "This stone you're holding, how does it link the hells to your world exactly? In what ways have you found this to be true?"
My lord, all I know is that one of my party members grabbed this fragment of this stone from one of the caves that we were exploring. The first time this happened, he hit another creature on the back of the head. In doing so, that shadow demon was released and took over his body. I'm not sure how the link is created, but somehow it is encased in this stone, and I sense great ominous energy from it.
Give me the stone. How does Revenant respond?
Right, what did you say
Oh,
about the stone?
he said, "Give
Yeah,
me the stone."
Oh, certainly, yeah. Revenant, still on one knee, he holds the stone in both hands and like does one of these, bowing his head.
He reaches for the stone, and just before he makes contact with it, we will go back to the inn.
God damn it, Chad.
Ironically enough, the song that was playing as that was happening was called Decisions. I was like, ooh, I like it.
Decisions to be made.
Literally. You guys go back, and Lily is flying around the room on this chaotic energy of Mountain Dew that she just chugged before you guys came in.
I'm sorry, I realized I hadn't moved my character, and she was next to the door, so I'm like, well, I don't think she'd be next to the door.
All good.
Up on Mountain Dew.
You guys are staring at the shadow demon, which very clearly seems to... It's very easy to pick up on the fact that Revenant probably touched the stone just like the bandit did. And the demon looks to you guys, and I am going to have... Well, don't roll quite yet. Let me add everyone here. Oh,
Pyrite sees the
okay, sound
demon and
difference.
just goes, "God damn it all! It's fucking stone."
I was gonna try one thing before we got into combat.
I think it was as soon as we stepped in, it's gonna be bad.
Oh. Bummer.
Yes. So, go ahead and roll initiative, please.
Oh, damn it. I wasted a nat 20.
That's not
So
a
did that
waste.
person.
Oh, look, Mary, we did it together.
Woo.
Not a waste if you get to go first.
That is
I
true.
had a 17 that was wasted because of disadvantage.
Yeah, how much longer does he have on that? Because
It hasn't even been a day yet.
Nope.
Yeah,
It
we haven't
lasts
even
for
gone through
a
3
full day.
days. This is his
We
first
we need to
day
take,
of it.
We need to take this trip already, bud.
Um,
I'm gonna use uncanny metabolism.
does it require any action economy to do it?
Nope, just
Okay.
start of initiative.
Okay. The first thing you guys notice is the whole room darkens. And you are now all within dim lighting. As this almost like ethereal fog kind of like pours out of Revenant and like fills the room. So with dim lighting, essentially you have disadvantage on all perception checks. Is how that works. And let's see. Looks like we got a few people who get to go first. Quite a few. Most of you, actually. So, you guys all get a moment to act. So, Lily, it would be you first.
Yeah. She's gonna change her
Carjo
mind
on
and use
deck.
her movement and climb up onto Reacher's shoulder.
Okay, so it does
And then
take
she's
15 feet of movement to get on to, like, to mount a creature.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then I don't have enough movement. I'm just gonna stand next to him then.
Okay. Okay.
Because I don't have enough movement for that. And then I'm gonna ready an action. I'm
Okay.
gonna have my hammer and shield out, and if the Shadow Demon attacks any of us, I'm gonna attack.
So, no one said prior to entering the room that you guys were carrying weapons, so you'd only be able to equip one of those things. Otherwise, you'd have to take your whole turn to equip both of them.
Oh. Then I will equip my hammer.
Okay. And then just one thing to note. What was your ready to action?
If he attacks any of our party members, I'm gonna attack.
Okay, so like that even includes like throwing the hammer if that's
Yeah.
what it takes. Okay. So
If
one
I
thing
have to throw the hammer.
Yes. One thing I did learn about readying an action is that in order to use your readied action, it does consume your reaction. So just keep that in mind.
Yep.
So, sounds good. Carjo. Oh, wait. Pyrite, actually.
Oh.
My apologies.
I thought someone else got a nat 20.
Okay, well, this has been tried and true. Second level guiding bolt. Let's see if we can do it up.
Okay. Carjo, you're on deck.
Yep.
16 plus 6, so 22 to hit.
22 does hit. Go ahead and roll me that damage, please.
Sorry, I didn't have this done ahead of time because I didn't realize I was on deck. 16 radiant damage.
Okay. You hit it with the radiant damage, and just like before, it's the radiant damage clearly hurts him way more than you would have expected it to. Well, than normal damage.
And the next person has advantage to attack.
The creature screams in pain, and Revenant, as you are sitting there holding the stone and Moloch is reaching for it, you feel this searing pain in your chest that causes you to just collapse to the ground. A pain unlike anything you've felt in a long time. Oh. Action.
I'm also gonna pull out my shield. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I should have said it before.
Okay. Okay,
Oh, something going on?
Carjo.
Oh.
Yeah, I said cameras are blank, but I see cameras on my end, so hopefully...
Carjo's gonna not equip a weapon, and
Okay.
he's gonna walk up to the demon and kind of reach out and try to put a hand on it to maybe try to bring it back. Maybe something from this world can help bring it back.
Okay. As you go to grab the demon... Are you essentially trying to grapple him? Or just touch him?
No.
Okay.
Just touch him.
Just want to make sure. As you go to touch him, your hand goes straight through him. As if he's just a shadowy fog. And it turns and looks at you, and you can see like half of Revenant's face and half of the shadowy thing. The half of Revenant's face that you can see, it looks like it's fighting for control over this thing, and the other half looks like it's just hell-bent on killing you.
Can I try to talk to him?
Revenant. I forgot to mention this. You would have taken 16 points of radiant damage, by the way.
Right.
Essentially, I don't want our party member to turn into an ash pile.
Exact. Yeah. No, you're good.
Nah, it's fine.
We just gotta weaken him. We're not gonna kill him.
I will say, with taking that damage, you do get an opportunity, Revenant, to perform another Wisdom saving throw. But you can choose to fail it if you want to stay in your vision. Or wherever you are.
He would choose to fail.
Okay.
Because his thought process is, it's more important to serve Moloch than it is to get back to reality.
Okay. Alright, so Carjo, do you do anything else?
I was gonna try to talk to him to see if we could get him, because the way you had described it, it looked like part of him was fighting it,
Yeah.
and the other part was
Yeah, I mean, you can try to
keep
say
him,
something to
so,
him.
I was gonna be like, hey, Rev, you wanna come back? And Carjo's like fucking shaking.
As you do
It was like,
that,
because
Oh.
before it was just a random bandit that we knew we were gonna kill anyway. Now it's a friend, and Carjo distinctly remembers that bandit just turn into a pile of ash, and he doesn't want that to happen.
um, as you go to speak to him, the creature just, you see Revenant's face kind of fade away partially, and you can still see like his eyes are there on the one side, but like his mouth and everything goes back into the shadowy form, and it just screams at you with this hellish scream of 1,000 souls.
I can only hear 999 at a time.
I was gonna say one of them was missing somewhere.
Okay, I'm gonna move on.
That'll end it.
Okay. It is the Shadow Demon's turn. Reijerd, you're on deck, and Vera, you're after that. The creature turns to you, Carjo, with you attempting to interact with it, and it lashes out at you with these, like, extremely... So this is, like, the hand that does not have the stone in it. But these shadowy just claws just come slashing at you.
So it's going with intent to harm, I assume.
Yes, it would be. So, the
Yeah,
24, that does hit. And you take 26
Jesus
points
Christ.
of psychic damage as you feel these claws like shred through your mind. You guys don't see any sort of physical damage to Carjo as its hand goes through it, but you can see that he's clearly rendered in a mental capacity. Lily, you could use your reaction to use your held action.
Yep. We're gonna hit... Oh, that's not what I meant to do.
It's all
Well,
good.
I rolled my damage ahead of time, but I missed probably 12.
Yes, that is a miss. You throw the hammer, and right as it goes to make impact, let me do something here quick. Okay. I assume no one has a passive perception less than 11.
I do.
You do?
I'm 10.
Minus 13.
Okay. So everyone, you guys can still see the demon, but right as you throw the hammer to you, Vera, the demon like disappears. As if it like just vanished and blended into the fog itself. It's essentially taking the hide action.
Oh.
And so it made a stealth check, so it rolled an 11.
I just thought about this. Pyrite had guiding bolt.
Carjo didn't attack though.
Oh, Carjo attacked?
He
It's
did
just
not
the
attack.
next person. The next person who attacks gets advantage.
Oh, you're saying for yourself. Yeah. So you could roll one more time.
So I could roll one more time.
Mm-hmm.
So that was an attack. It does a
That
19 hit.
does hit.
Okay.
So
do you want me to just use that previous damage I had rolled?
Yeah, we'll still keep with that. As it goes to like try to hide, Vera, as it's like disappearing, you can see the hammer impact something, even though you can't see the creature anymore. But it's in the same.
Just on the way back to her hand.
Yep, it's in the same space as it was before. So with that, it can see Carjo that you can clearly still see it. Let's see. I think it's gonna remain in its position, getting ready to make a second attack on you. So, Reijerd and then Vera, you're up next. Oh, 7 points of damage. You said though, bludgeoning, magical.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Revenant, you would take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as you feel another impact on you. It's like every time you go to try to hand him the stone, it's like something just keeps hitting you and knocking you down.
So.
Oh, you would you would have another opportunity to make a
Right.
saving throw if you want to. Essentially, anytime I say you take damage, you would have an opportunity to make a saving throw, but you can choose to fail. Once we get to end of initiative here, we're going to cut back to your scene. So,
So it's need to get through
Regard and
Regard
Vera.
and Vera.
Yep.
I'll fail another one.
Okay. And Carjo, you with each time it takes damage, that's when you see part of the face come back. So you're starting to kind of piece together how that's working.
Okay.
So, Regard.
So, just so I understand, or make sure I understand, the shadow demon tried to hide.
It tried to, like you could see it try to blend in with the fog and the dark mist that surrounds it, but you were still able to see it.
Okay. So, like, are you able to describe like how it went to hide?
Yeah,
I'm
so
trying to
basically,
understand.
like, because it's in its black shadowy form, right, you have this black kind of fog that's going throughout the whole room, causing the dim lighting. You can see that, like, it just, it blended in with it far better than it did before, but you are still able to see enough of its form to know where it is.
Okay. I'm just trying to think. I feel funny because I'm thinking of it because anime, from some anime we just watched. But Reacher's gonna light a torch.
Okay. I just put you on a square, that's all.
Good.
Okay. You light a torch, and upon doing so, to make sure you mark a torch off in your inventory. As you go to do that, you can see in your immediate, like, 1 foot vicinity, the torch is emitting light, but this black fog that is surrounding you is a magical darkness, and it is keeping the light at bay, and it's not able to extend beyond that range.
Damn.
So that would have been your action. Well, that could have been your. Oh, is that an action? Pretty sure that is an action, actually.
I mean, to be fair, for monks, it's kind of interchangeable. They're action and bonus action for the most part.
Yeah. I mean, so that would have been, unless you're able to do something utilize as a bonus action, that would have been considered an action.
It can punch
Yes, you can.
at disadvantage, of course. Yeah, I'll step forward and I suppose I'll give him a good old magical bludgeoning smackarooey.
Go ahead and roll to hit and
Oh,
roll
that
damage
was
right
really
away,
a
just in
disadvantage.
case.
Not lethally.
It's of course I miss out on another
Fat dragon.
nat 20 because of this fucking disadvantage. This is probably gonna roll the crit damage, I'm assuming, so
Yeah,
I'll
well,
have to roll it a second time.
yeah.
Wow, I did better with the not crit damage. 13 magical bludgeoning damage.
So, Revenant, you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage. Are you still standing?
But I'm bloodied.
You do have another attempt at the saving throw if you would like to make it.
He really wants to give that stone to Moloch.
It's all good.
Well,
Okay.
he's still standing. I can focus point and do a flurry of blows for a second attack.
And Fair, you're on deck.
disadvantage.
Again,
That's
how
fine.
magical darkness works, by the way, just for anyone who's a little newer to all this stuff. Magical light can counteract magical darkness, but natural light cannot. That's how that works.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm assuming a 12 doesn't cut it.
Yes, a 12 does miss. You make that first initial impact, and as you go to swing in the second time, was that your last attack?
Yeah. Since I used
You
my action.
feel the ethereal body of Revenant like grab your hand and like catch the fist. It gets this devilish grin and throws your hand back behind you forcefully.
Rude.
Vera.
I can't do anything because I can't see him.
Well, I mean, it's like you can see where they're hitting and attacking. Basically, like you're seeing Reijerd like make that impact on the creature. Does that make sense? So like, it'd be like, picture it this way: like you can't see anything, but every time it takes damage, it's like you see a little flash, kind of like a little indicator of where this thing is. So you know it has not moved from its position. Although you can't see it, you can still attack it. It's just at disadvantage because you can't see it. That's how that works.
Yeah. I don't have like enough like spell slots and stuff to like just do that, and I don't want to kill him. So that's why I'm saying.
Why don't
like,
you?
I can't really.
You could
like-
prep an action. If things go bad, you could prep something to kind of help.
That and you can attack with
Kinda
a
like I did.
non-lethal blow. So like if you drop him to
Yeah.
0 hit points, he's not doing death saving throws. He's just unconscious.
I know, but if I take 29 points of damage, I'm almost dead.
Oh, if you take damage.
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm here. I got you.
You got the Heelys.
She also
I
has
stayed back for a
the
reason.
rod of healing, the magic weapon. Or
It's a staff. Thank you.
staff.
I
Wow.
guess I can ready an action. When I see him again, I would cast Grovel, like as command.
Remind me what that does?
Command.
The wisdom save.
Yeah, it's a wisdom save.
Yeah, but it makes him go prone, is what I'm asking.
Yeah.
And then when does it apply? Because we kind of goofed that up the last time we did it.
The target has the prone condition and then ends its turn. You speak one word,
Okay,
command.
so-
The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or follow the command.
On its turn, though?
On its next turn.
Yeah, okay.
That's,
Well, the reason why I'm asking is last time I made him do it instantaneous and you guys all got advantage on him. So when it's his turn in combat, that's when he has to listen to your command and do what you say.
Yep.
So that's just what I'm trying to make sure of. And it just says you have to see the target.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. So, Revenant, you are now back in. The scene flashes back over to you. You are in the shroud. You have a grace period. The routine of blows that you've been getting seems to have paused for a moment, giving you enough time to give it to him if you want.
Yeah, Revenant like gets back up onto his knee and re-extends the stone towards Moloch, and then he says, "My lord, I'm being recalled to my world."
He grabs the stone from your hand, and the fire in his eyes disappear. You see his actual eyes for probably the first time ever. Just pitch black pits. But you see these like dark black veins start to come out from his eye sockets. And his head goes back, and you can see him like shaking as he's holding the stone. And for the first time ever, he is scared.
And another person has lost their patron saint.
You sit and watch for some time, and I'll give you an opportunity to maybe try to do something to him, whether it is to aid or to fight.
Do I have my full inventory?
Yes.
Okay. Then I'm going to try and struggle to my feet, and I don't have any seals left. This is why I wanted to go to bed.
Yeah, but you touched the rock instead of going to bed.
It was 2:00 in the afternoon. It was too early to go to bed.
True.
He's gonna dump a potion of healing in his mouth.
Into Malek's mouth.
Yep.
Okay. You clamber up onto him because he's a big dude. I think he's like a huge sized creature.
You climb that tree.
And you, as his mouth is open, and it sounds like he's like choking almost. And you, like, as you look into his gaping mouth, you can see like the black veins are like coming up the inside of his throat too. And you pour the healing potion down into him, and you can feel or see the magical energy kind of infuse into him and immediately target the black ichor. The ichor starts to slowly creep back from where his eyes were. I'm guessing you get off of him at this point.
Yeah.
After doing it, okay. You standing there waiting, and his eyes go back to that fiery blaze, and you see him holding the stone again, and he looks down at it, and he looks down at you. And he looks to you, and he says, "You truly are a loyal servant, and for that I reward you." And he gives you heroic inspiration.
Nice.
And you receive 5 temporary hit points. And he looks at the stone and looks at you, and he goes, "We might have an opportunity here, Revenant."
I live to serve, my lord.
And we will flash it back to you guys in combat. This creature.
I did have a question because you said the torch was shining light in my immediate vicinity. Me moving closer, does that change at all? Like the
No.
torch light or anything?
No, it does not.
Okay. Just was curious.
Yep.
I figured it out, but
So we got Lily, and then we got Pyrite with Carjo after that.
Okay. This time Lily's gonna come up to get on top of Reader's shoulders.
Okay.
And then she's gonna pull out her shield.
Okay.
And then she's going to ready an attack again if he decides to
Attack when
hit.
you... Okay. Same thing as last time.
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
And then bonus action rage.
Okay. You go into this rage, and Reader, you can feel her thighs just thicken around your neck, kind of choking you slightly as they like bulge with muscularness as the rage flows through her. Pyrite.
Yep. I'm gonna move in a little bit, and I'm gonna cast Healing Word on Carjo.
Okay.
Oh, thanks, friend.
Yeah, let's not have you die on us. 2d4. Ooh, max healing. So 12 back.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh.
then I am going to pull out. Oh God, what do I have for a weapon? I never use a weapon. I'm gonna pull out the light hammer
Okay.
and ready in action to huck it at the shadow demon if needed. I will say, yeah, if he goes to swipe at somebody else, I'm gonna huck the hammer at him.
Okay. You can tell from your current position that he would have 3/4 cover because of Lily being on Revenant or Reasor's shoulders.
What here?
I mean, you can just move to.
Yeah, I would make
Beat
sure I had enough
yourself up.
movement so I didn't, gain
Oh,
it.
I guess
I guess is that better?
Yeah.
Okay.
He'd only have about half cover from that position between the two people surrounding him, so.
Well, we'll wing it. That's not much
A
else
lot
I
better
can
than 3/4. I tell you that. Way better. Alright. Carjo.
a whole quarter better.
I bonus action healed. I rolled that already.
Okay.
And then I suppose I'm just gonna move around here
Okay.
just in case we need it. And ready in action, I guess, to be safe. I draw my katana and just get ready to, I guess, do what I can here.
Well, I didn't say you'll kind of have to tell me what you're gonna do, just so.
I'm gonna hit him.
Attack. Okay.
If he, yeah,
Just want to
gonna
make sure that's what you
ready in
meant.
action to attack.
Okay.
If he attacks an ally.
You all get prepared to swing back as the creature looks to you guys. And Carjo, let's see. Who was... Lily, you were the last one to do damage to him, weren't you?
No, that was Reasored.
That was Reasored.
Reasored.
Okay. The creature turns to you, Reasored, after you taking its attention from hitting it, and it is going to attack you.
Give him a kiss.
Couple things are going to happen all at once here, though, so just
Oh,
bear
God.
with me.
I'll try.
Oh,
That's a nat
wow.
one.
Yes, it is.
That's the rolls I like to see from you.
The creature goes to lash out at you, but upon making an attack, how that works in D&D, once you make an attack, you lose the hiding ability or condition, or invisible condition from being hidden, which means, Vera, you get to command it to grovel. As you say this, the creature slams into the floor, and you feel...
He's gotta make a wisdom save.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Gotcha.
so that plays out. It was getting really cool, but we should probably play it out, right?
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Does that beat it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
sorry.
teacher,
Oh, teacher.
you forgot about our homework.
It does not slam to the
Every boo that
ground,
lady.
but you guys,
Boo.
what I will say, even from that though, Vera, a power you have not felt in a minute seems to have resurfaced in you, and it feels like that flicker of a flame of a connection with horror. You can feel that some of it's returned as you went to go try to do this.
Okay.
Reasored, it would be your turn, and then Vera, you're on deck.
Would that trigger mine and Carjo's held actions?
Yes.
Okay. Carjo, do you want to go first?
No, you go ahead. My charger's not working.
Alright, a hammer.
Okay. Go ahead and
Add to
throw
it.
that.
Hi, Cass.
I'm gonna preface this as non-lethal damage to try and knock some sense into him.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta. What do I even add to it?
It would be your
It's a
strength
4.
modifier. You got
It's a 4, so it'd be 6 total. So there's no way I'm gonna hit him.
Okay. You throw the hammer, and it kind of like creates a gap within itself, and the hammer just flies through it, crashing on the floor, landing over here.
That's funny.
I thought that felt appropriate.
Yeah.
This is why
I like it.
This is why Pyrite cast spells and not throw things.
Karjo, are
Need
you
to throw it
back?
to Lily.
That's hilarious. I assume he is
I'll
not.
let Karjo go before me. He's here.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna do this non-lethal,
Okay.
and I am rolling at advantage, right? Since we're flanking.
Yep.
Okay. It's gonna be a 23.
It does hit.
Okay. 7 piercing.
Okay. Revenant, you would take 3 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Another opportunity for a wisdom saving throw if you want one. I'll just mention it, and if you want to take me up on it, just give me a holler.
Alright, sounds good.
And Lily, you're the last one to go, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Non-lethal.
Yep.
19 to hit. 11 points of
19.
damage. Magical
Okay.
bludgeoning.
That does hit, and Revenant, you take an additional 5 points of bludgeoning damage. You'd have another opportunity. Welcome, Asherindum. Feel free to subscribe and help us hit our subscriber goal, so then everyone else here gets a juicy little gift upon us hitting 70 subscribers. But we stream weekly, so
Is that a little sweet treat?
little sweet treat. Okay, so okay, sorry, I'm distracted. Yeah, so Lily, Revenant, you took that additional damage. Okay, pretty sure we're on to Vera now, right?
No, Reacher.
Oh, Reacher. Okay, yeah.
Well, I don't really know what else to do besides the huge. We start punching. Non-lethally. No, lethal. Fuck that guy. I'm kidding.
Wow.
Do it. Do it, you won't.
He's trying to die. Especially because I don't have disadvantage. I have regular roll now. Because Jason's flanking. That's going to be 26 to hit.
It's a miss.
Or... Oh, okay, then never mind. That's not 12 points of magical bludgeoning damage.
Okay, Reacher. Or Revenant, you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Is he still up? Is this guy still there?
Yep.
Give me 1 second.
All right. then
Give
we're
me
gonna
1
use my
second.
bonus action.
1 second.
Oop.
I realized I forgot to add some. You guys are rolling damage, and I'm over here like, oh, he's getting smacked around. And I was like, oh, I never actually subtracted it. I was so used to Foundry where it just does it automatically. Sometimes I forget. So.
God, this guy's taking a lot of hits and he's still at full health. What the hell's happening here?
Oh, he ain't at full health.
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
He's
Reacher.
still up, and I'm gonna swing again for my bonus action attack.
Yeah, go for it.
That one's gonna be 14, and if that hits, 9 points.
Yeah, you're doing flat attack rolls. Yep, okay. That does hit, and he does take the additional damage. The creature is definitely struggling to maintain its form, but it is now Vera's turn. You can see the creature, Vera.
Oh, okay, cool.
It has dropped its ability to blend in.
Okay, I'm gonna go right here. And I'm going to cast a cantrip called Word of Radiance.
Ooh, what does that do?
Oh shit.
Insta-kill.
Burning radiance erupts from you in a 5-foot emanation. Each creature of your choice that you can see, and it must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 radiant damage.
But it's radiant.
Yeah.
Smart.
So.
Wait a second.
So, Constitution saving
You
throw?
just said
Huh?
who? Me or
Yeah.
Ted?
What'd
You.
you say?
I was saying you said any creature you can see within 5 feet of you.
Choice.
Yeah, of your
You can
choice.
choose.
Of your choice.
Oh, of choice.
Yeah,
Okay, I
otherwise
missed the
I'd
of
hurt
choice.
you guys. Yeah, no fucking thanks.
Worth it.
Yeah.
I was like, well, it looks like I'm rolling. I might
Constitution
be
saving
hurt.
said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck.
Didn't work.
What is yours?
Yeah, it didn't work.
Yours. Okay. Okay. The creature is still standing, but it's barely hanging in there. And Vera, as you shed this radiant energy from you, even though the creature doesn't seem to have taken the damage, you see some of the face come back more than it has before. And Revenant, for you, for the first time, you see this glow of holy... What color light?
White.
Holy white light about 10 feet away from you, and as you look over to it, you can see through the eyes of this creature, and you can see the inn, and you can see everyone standing around you just in fear.
Well, I'm okay. So Revenant wants to know what Moloch's plan is. So if he can find that out later, he would be apt to go back to reality. But I don't know if he can try to find that out from Moloch real quick, or if I gotta wait till all this gets back to me.
That is up to you. If you were to have a conversation with him, that would essentially count as like your action for the turn.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
Okay. Well then, I guess, yeah, I'm Revenant. Okay, so I can see stuff. To my knowledge, they can't hear anything.
correct.
I know that.
You can definitely sense that like they can't see you through it.
Yeah. Okay.
I has an idea.
Am I taking damage from Vera from this?
No.
No, it's just her emitting that light, though, kind of like broke through the veil and allowed you to see kind of like, okay, like I'm in some sort of like mental trap right now within my own mind.
Got it. Okay. Carry on.
Okay. There's nothing you want to say to him or do anything in...
Oh, yeah, I didn't realize it was my turn.
Yeah.
Yes, so Revenant's going to see all this happening, and then he turns to Moloch, and he says, I can feel my hold on this reality slipping, my lord. I will have to go back. What may I do to serve this new opportunity we have?
He looks to you and he tries to say this all as quickly as he can. But he says, keep the stone. Foster this gateway you found. Let it grow. There is a power backing this stone far greater than you or I, that we might be able to manipulate to our advantage.
If I let more demons out, will that serve this purpose?
I am unsure, as I do not fully understand the nature of this connection between the planes. But if you are the second shadow demon to have come from this thing, I can only imagine what else could come from it should we continue to feed into it?
Very well.
And the vision, the portal is still there. You would still have enough movement to go through it if you were wanting to.
Yeah. Revenant stands up and he says, "Shall be as you command." And then, with your leave, my lord.
Be gone, my servant.
And then he walks through the portal.
Vera, as you are holding this light and you see his face returning, almost like in the snap of a finger, the whole dimness and darkness of the room dissipates. His face fully returns, and looking out, like as you continue to look at him, his whole form takes its physical hold. The shadow disappears, and the stone which was infused into his hand falls to the floor beneath him. And you can tell that your light guided him back. Revenant, you collapse to the floor kind of in a stumble, looking around, and immediately you can see the blood of the innkeeper staining the floorboards in front of you. The man who was gracious enough to give you the room that you had, and everyone is surrounding you, getting ready to strike on you. All kind of instantaneously gaining recognition that you appear to be back, though they are not certain.
Revenant is on the ground. He immediately grabs his puzzle box and am I still be in the room?
You
Would it be in his pocket?
Oh, the puzzle box?
Yeah.
I would imagine it is not on you right now, actually. Yeah, it would be in the room that you came out of.
Yeah, okay.
Stone on the ground now?
The stone is.
Freezer did take a piece of cloth and pick up the stone because he no longer trusts anybody else with the stone to not fucking touch it.
Yep.
Yeah, as soon as Revenant is like back, he's gonna be going for the stone with like his shirt sleeve or something. He's not gonna touch it again, but he's gonna be contending.
Pyrite says in Infernal, "Don't you dare fucking touch that stone."
Lily has her hammer ready to throw it at him if he touches the stone.
So with that
Arthur grabs the
information,
stone.
I will allow for, with that information, if you still want to do the contested sleight of hand check, Revenant, you can. I won't.
Yes.
You won't be denied that. So, I need Carjo, Revenant, and Rejord all to give me sleight of hand checks. Whoever rolls highest gets to
disadvantage, I
succeed.
assume.
Yes, sir.
That was almost an at 20. Damn.
Publicly or?
Yeah.
Well, we're all gonna see who gets it.
Right.
Well, I definitely didn't win with the 7.
What'd you get,
Did mine
Revenant?
go?
I didn't
No.
see it. Oh,
I didn't see
I
it.
think I just saw it.
Hell yeah.
Whoa, 26.
That was
check?
Oh, it says you roll
Stealth,
stealth.
not sleight of hand.
Oh. Is that? Yeah. Sorry. What?
Sleight of
Sleight
hand.
of hand.
Am I
It's
wrong?
right above it. Right above
Oh
stuff.
shit. Sorry. Ooh.
Damn. Okay.
almost
good.
the same roll.
23 is the highest. So Revenant, you are the fastest, and you do grab it. Rejord, with the weight of Lily on you, it seems to have counteracted your ability to move quickly like you used to. But Lily, you did say you were going to throw the hammer if you picked it up. Is that something you're committing to?
I sure as shit am, after the stupid shit he just pulled.
All right. Go ahead.
Non-lethally.
And, yeah. Go ahead and
Yeah.
make your throw an attack roll. believe that misses you.
That bit.
It does.
I'd imagine that Revenant's probably on high alert as it is, especially
yeah,
after seeing like everybody go after it.
He pulls his pistol out and just points it in everybody's general direction. He's like going between people like this.
Does it seem like he's in his right of mind right now?
Yeah. Like he's obviously, so he's super hurt, like big time hurt. So if anything, he feels like he's probably angry and focused and dangerous. Like he's not that he's ever really fucking around, but like yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think Pyrate's gonna talk to him in Infernal again and be like, I don't know what kind of stupidity you're pulling, but if you use that stone again, I will make sure you turn to dust. And then just walks away.
Infernal, he talks to her back and he says, "Oh, believe me, I have no desire to touch this again."
And she just shoots back, I'll believe it when I see it. She don't trust him.
She also said use it again, not just touch it too.
Doesn't matter, touching it is using it. That's
But
how
yeah,
you
but-
activate it.
Yeah, but he said that he's not going to touch it, but Carjo didn't touch it. He touched it to somebody else to use it.
Regardless.
Yeah, Revenant chose his words very carefully there.
That's
It's
Lily.
gonna
yeah, that's
It's
what-
gonna be a fight on site regardless. Pyrite knew her intent. She knows he knows her intent. Regardless of his fancy words, she's not fooled by
Yeah.
his bullshit. So it's
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Yep.
I mean, Lily's gonna look at him and says, "You are no longer allowed to call me Lily. You can call me Bran Lele from now on. Only friends call me Lily."
Carjo's gonna look at Rev.
He follows.
Carjo's gonna look at Rev and be like, "Damn. At least I'm not the only one they're mad at." Yeah, I'm gonna put my sword away.
At least you didn't know what the fuck you were doing. He knew what he was doing.
In Gnomish, he looks to Lily and he says, "It will be as you say."
Lily has no idea what he says.
I hear it.
Yeah, Vera hears it though.
I hear it. I scoff, and then I just repeat it to
And Lily
Lily.
says the only word she knows in fucking Gnomish, asshole, and flips him off.
Oh my god.
Is there a gnomish way to flip somebody off, or is that like ASL?
I feel like it'd be like a pinky flick off.
Or-
Yeah.
just puts the pointer finger up, you're number one.
Rub it in my face that I don't know Gnomish, okay? Fuck you.
With the tension now built between you guys and the uncertainty of what Revenant's plan here is, we fade to black, ending the scene as you all contemplate kind of what steps you're going to take next. 'Cause as far as you know, the barge that the water organization was operating with is currently at the dock being loaded. And it's just kind of up to you guys whether or not that's something you guys want to try to pursue before they leave dock, or if that will be an opportunity you guys wait for another day. And with
On a light... Oh, sorry.
no, you're good. I was just gonna say, and with that, we will end today's session. So,
Alright, guys.
On a light note, here's my lizard.
Good
Very
job.
That's
bad drawing
hilarious.
of lizard, but
Oh,
there is my
wow.
lizard.
of
Oh,
the
that is a
stick and
stick I'm
lizard.
looking at. Okay. I was
Yeah,
so
yeah, that's a
confused.
stick.
I thought the brown thing was
So-
the lizard. I wasn't gonna say anything.
No. So how we did it was Lily decorated it with moss on top, and there's the stick, and then there's the lizard, and she added a little bit of wood and 2 pretty rocks and a leaf. And then she has 3 backup rocks.
3 backup rocks. That's hilarious. One of our chat members did throw out a question. I'd be just curious as to what people think, but they said in the fantasy political scheme, and yes, it's more important than real politics, way less confusing too. Do you guys like elves or dwarves more?
Dwarves.
What kind of elves and what kind of dwarves? Depends.
Wow.
What fantasy realm are we talking? Are we talking about
Elves.
high elves? Because high elves suck. But
Yeah,
like,
they're
I
dicks.
know, I'd be down for some wood elves. I think it'd be like fun to hang out with.
I like me a pretty elf lady, I'll be honest.
Pretty elf
It's
lady.
hard to go away
So
from
I'm
that.
saying some busty elf lady. It's hard to.
Wow.
Most.
To be
most
fair, what about a
dwarven ladies
busty
are
dwarf
busty.
lady? I was like, what about
Yeah,
a
but most-
busty dwarf lady? That would be pretty
Yeah,
good
I'm
too.
sorry. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure dwarf ladies have beards, and that ain't.
I get to put my
that ain't
face
the way
in
I
her
roll.
beard, and then I have a beard. It's a win.
You guys can billy goat each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Bah.
My God.
Yeah, they just said
No.
general elves and general dwarves. They are pro dwarf. So
I
Dwarf,
would definitely
yeah.
say if I could party with either race, I would say party with the dwarves.
yeah.
Party with dwarves.
Yeah.
But I
Well,
think I'd
so
have
I
a
feel
lot
like-
of fun with magic because I think elves kind of have more of that like naturey magic, and that'd be fun. But I'd love to
Okay,
party
so
with dwarves.
I feel like dwarves drink, elves smoke weed.
I mean, they are kind of.
Beast
Vibe out
pipe.
here is.
Take the beast pipe.
They are the
Okay.
high elves.
I mean,
yeah,
elves,
true.
I'd rather smoke than drink, so I guess I'd be with the elves.
That's how they stay
I'm drinking
immortal.
with the- I'm
Yeah.
drinking with the dwarves.
Weed cures all. That's why they live 800 years.
That's hilarious. Well, awesome. That was a fun little chat. But yeah, we will catch you guys next week. If you have not hit the like yet on the stream, it would definitely help us to reach new audiences if you smash that button. But otherwise, we'll be live next week
My shit died.
on May 11th, 6:45 p.m. Asherindum. Glad to have you back. We'll look forward to seeing you all next week.
I can't hear fucking things.
Bye!
Bye.
Bye.